Phosphor Dot fans, Earl at thelogbook.com. We're back on the Atari 2600. It's time to succumb to Megamania. Now, just as I have to point out to today's generation that Super Mario Nation had nothing to do with Super Mario, Megamania has nothing to do with Mega Man. Just thought I'd put that on the table. What it does have to do with, however, is a semi-obscure, but in its day fairly popular Sega arcade game called Astro Blaster. Astro Blaster was an attempt to kind of redefine elements of the vertical shooter by giving the attacking forces somewhat predictable patterns of motion. Somewhat predictable if you played the game a lot, and also by keeping the player from just unleashing a constant hail of fire by forcing them to keep track of their laser temperature and their fuel. Now, in Megamania, that is simplified to just you're tracking your energy. Every shot costs you, even whether it hits something or not. And as you can see, just because your enemies reach the bottom of the screen, that is not the instant death sentence that it is in Space Invaders. Your energy gets recharged between levels. And of course, when you lose a ship and start with a new ship, you start with a clean energy gauge there. Now, because the sprites, the various objects that attack you, because those sprites could not be very sophisticated, Activision kind of leaned into that by saying, oh yes, you know, these are hamburgers and hot dogs that are attacking you. These are, in fact, bow ties and everyday household objects. So they really kind of tried to maybe throw people off of the scent of the game's inspiration by making it not an alien invasion thing, which at the time Megamania came out, so many games were about some kind of alien invasion or other. So, clever marketing, leaning into what the graphics capabilities of the Atari VCS were, and, you know, perhaps slightly obscuring anyone's attempts to figure out where they got the idea. It's a very strong game on its own. You know, even if you don't know any of the trivia, see, if you don't want that to happen, you kind of have to move with them. Unless, of course, there's just one left, and then open fire. Or two left. Well, that one was a sneaky bugger. Oh. It's a famous story told by one of Activision's programmers where they had a programmer with some video game experience come in from Sega to apply for a job at Activision, and over the course of the interview they figured out that he was the programmer of Astro Blaster at Sega, who they had nicked this idea from. I forget if he got the job or not. I would think that would be kind of a shoo-in. Oh, yeah, sure. Just in a CYA kind of way, but that's it's the kind of funny thing that happens when you are in the kind of the Wild West of IP. As you can see, your energy is constantly going down, whether you are firing or not. So you have a time limit by which you have to take all of these guys down. Oh no! I keep getting to this third stage and then dying horribly. And of course there was a fairly famous TV commercial for this, which ooh. Okay. It's pretty bad when your energy meter is ticking down and there's no one to shoot at. Kind of got myself cornered there. Ugh. Oh no. Alright. We'll see how quickly I die on this level. These guys, and I forget what the little green things are supposed to be, they shoot at you a bit more aggressively. And one more try. One more try. And we call it a day on Megamania. I don't think I'm enough of a megalomaniac to repel this invasion of ordinary household objects. Perfectly ordinary. Alright. My last stand. Ooh. And there you have it. Megamania has gotten the best of me yet again, and that definitely would not be the first time that that's happened.